Welcome back to the Stocks to Trade midday watch list. Today is May 4th. Kind of not that many stocks on watch today. We kind of had a gap down in the SPY this morning. Got a little bit of a weak bounce early, but now we're kind of fading back and kind of on those overnight lows, trying to see if we can kind of really get a direction here. So kind of mixed mode right now. So only a few interesting stocks. One of them was we had a couple earnings winners. Etsy had pretty, very positive earnings last night. So you can see it really ripped into the close. These are the type of stocks that tend, if you go back far enough, and this is where you take your technical analysis. You go back and you can see that kind of this $10 level had been resistance for quite some time. And then once this, even with positive earnings and a big rip, you can see that it kind of basically tops out at 10 again. That's where you combine your fundamental and your technicals. And this would be, this is one of those ones where if it could have broke through 10, it's probably a solid buy. The fact that it failed a couple times pre-market at 10, and then couldn't get over that old resistance from a few months ago, basically means it turns into a short, because these guys that are looking to buy into those positive earnings are typically going to bail at those levels. So kind of an interesting way to look both ways at the stock. EBIO has been a runner the last few weeks. Pretty good pop yesterday, a continuation of that. Really kind of, it's a relatively low float stock. Again, you can see in StocksToTrade, it's an easy way to locate the float right down here. Every ticker has it instantly at your hands. Low float stocks with solid volume, they're the ones that will typically squeeze shorts. So it's kind of in a mixed direction again right now. But again, if we get maybe the SPY comes back, there's a good chance that this thing could rip and continue to squeeze shorts. PRGN. This is the dry bulk shipper from last week that was just huge mover, and it's really just at this point, again, very, very low float. You can play the short squeeze, but trying the breakout is tough. You can see yesterday it topped at 2. Last week it kind of topped at 2 until it squeezed through. Today it topped at 2. Really got to kind of base your decisions probably around that 2 level. If it continues to be unable to get over 2, probably a solid short. If it can get through 2, probably a good potential long, because of the fact that the float is so small and could squeeze shorts. So that's the beauty of stocks to trade, is you've got everything right here in front of you. You got the float, you got the volume, you got the news, and you can make a determination on whether or not you think these stocks will continue to run. So thanks a lot, and we'll see you tomorrow.